Divas, it's Sherry and I'm back with another video. Today I will be celebrating Martin Luther King Day with this mani. I'll be using Revel's Barbara, Rossi's Tokyo Hit, this beautiful gold and grayish glitter. It's really chunky and really fun and so pretty. And also I will be using iGel Beauty's Pure White, and I will be using that on one of the nail art nails. Also today I'm going to be popping open my Sparkling Co's base coat. I have not used this before. I didn't want to open it. I don't like to have multiple base coats open at the same time, so I'll be using that for the white nail, but I don't want to contaminate it, so I'll use my GH dip for the glitter and the black, and I'll be using my Kiara Skies activator. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so I'm going to start off by putting Tokyo Hit on my thumbnail, my index finger, and my pinky. I'll be doing 2 coats of this glitter. Now this glitter is really chunky, and chunky glitter can be difficult to work with, so you have to have patience when you're working with chunky glitter. After you dip in, it's big and it's kind of, the flakes are just kind of poking out, so you have to use your finger to kind of pat them down, and it can be a pain. It's definitely not my favorite to work with, but the end result is really pretty, so it's kind of worth it. It's just, you know, it's whatever your preference. Also, I've got my powder in like this little cupcake holder here because it's so messy. It just gets all over the place. And I will say that Rossi, when they send you, I mean, their jars are pretty big size and they are filled to the brim. So when you go in to dip, powder just kind of goes everywhere. So you got to be careful with that. Going in here on my ring finger with the Pure White, and like I said earlier, I'm using my Sparkle & Co. base coat. I have just opened this, so it's the first time I'm using it, and I like it pretty well. I'll be using this for my just regular dipping if I'm not using a glitter or a super dark color that I don't want it to contaminate it. I've used up my iGel Beauty base coat, so I'll be working on this one until this one's gone. Using here the Revel's Barbara on my middle finger for the other accent nail art nail, and this black is really super black. I definitely like it, and it's just, you know, anytime you're using black powder it gets all over the place, so you have to be really careful. I did have some sprinkle onto my white nail, so I had to, luckily I was able to brush that off. It didn't stain it or anything, but be careful with your black powders. I'm gonna go ahead and do my filing and e-filing and everything off camera, and I'll be back for the nail art. Okay, so let's get into some nail art. I know that on my ring finger I want to do a black suit to represent Dr. Martin Luther King, and on the middle finger I wanted to make a crown. I wasn't sure at first how I was going to execute this, so I thought, let's try a nail foil. So I've got my nail foil glue here, And instead of the brush that obviously that comes with the bottle, I'm using a little small nail art brush to try to draw on the crown. And I'm just going to paint this on in the shape of a crown, like I said, and fill it in with the glue and give it a cure. And so afterward, when I pull after I cure it in the lamp, I can put the nail foil on and it will be in the shape of the crown. I just wasn't sure initially how I was going to do this, and I figured if it didn't work with the foil, then I'd use the little rhinestones, but I was pretty happy with it with the foil alone, so I just left it at that. Okay, so after I put the foil on, there were some spots that just did not have enough of the glue on there. So I went back in to just kind of fill in those little spots with the glue. I gave it another cure, and then I just put the foil back on top of it and it filled it right in. Okay, now for the fun part, the painting. So, full disclosure, this is the fourth time that I painted this nail. The first 3 times I did it, I was not really happy with it. The first 2 times I did it, I didn't even bother to cure it. I just got an acetone pad, or put some acetone on a cotton ball rather, and wiped it off, and then I tried again. And the third time I cured it, I top coated it and everything, and I just kept staring at it and I hated it. So I got my nail file, I filed it off, and here we are again for the 4th time around. And it took 4 times for me to be satisfied with it. So I did use a pencil to go in and draw this suit so that I wouldn't make mistakes. The first time I just totally tried to freehand it, and it wasn't terrible, but I just wasn't happy with it. But this time it came out pretty okay. I was pleased, definitely more pleased than the first 3 times. So I was, I just left it there. It was a go. Here I'm going in just for a second coat to get the full opacity of this black color. And I don't know if I mentioned before, but this is the Young Nails gel, one of their gel art paints, and I really enjoy these. I ordered their entire set, and I will link it below if you're interested. They're very good. I have not had any problems with it. Just be careful when they arrive. I know a lot of people had problems with theirs arriving. Some of the colors kind of leaked. I didn't have any problems with mine leaking when they arrived. However, at some point as I opened them and closed them, They kind of leaked a little bit, but I have them stored just, now in at my little nail desk area, so they're fine. They don't leak or anything now. So, but I'm very pleased with them. Okay, so this is the final look. I am very happy with it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on Thursday with my next video. I hope you guys are having a great day and have a happy MLK Day. Bye!